Hey guys, it's time for another cake challenge cake. The Brigadiers in my online cake community voted for the theme Easter Lambeth. As always, I create a tutorial based on this theme, and the Brigadiers work loosely from a mood board to create their own pieces, which you can view at the end of this video and vote for your favourite in the comments below, because they do win a little prize. So let's jump straight in. Here I've got my 5-inch cake torted and filled, and believe it or not, this is actually just vanilla buttercream. It's coloured brown from when I made the hedgehog cake. If you haven't seen that one yet, I'll leave it linked below. I've just got my buttercream, which I've tinted with a turquoise gel to create this bluey mint colour. This is just my regular buttercream, and if you want to know how to make it, I'll leave that video linked below as well. Once I've covered the sides in a layer of buttercream, you'll notice you can see a few crumbs trapped in it. This is called a crumb coat, which is just the base coat to trap in all the crumbs so they won't appear on the outer finished layer. I'm then taking a tall scraper, and I'm not attempting to get it neat, I'm just taking off any excess buttercream that doesn't really need to be there on this layer. Once the whole cake is covered, I just allow this to firm up before adding my outer layer. This is my outer layer now going on, and again I'm just scraping around the sides trying to get them level and smooth. This is a Lambeth-style cake, which means it's heavily piped and a little bit over the top, so I wasn't too fussed about getting the base 100% perfect. I've then got some more buttercream in different bowls to create my different colours. I'm just using a little touch of gel colour here and mixing it in to create my pink. Lambeth cakes can be very time consuming because you're constantly having to swap out different nozzles for different looks and also your different colours. A tip here is to place your piping bag over a cup to allow you to fill it with your buttercream. And then I'm just going to twist to push it down the bag. This is my first coloured buttercream cartridge. I'm then taking a second bag, snipping off the end to put my first nozzle down inside. I'm then cutting the end off my colour cartridge and sliding this down inside the bag and into the nozzle at the end. You just want to twist the two bags and push the buttercream out of the end. Now you're ready to pipe with this nozzle and your pink buttercream. If you have watched my channel before, you know I'm not great at piping, and it's always been a nemesis of mine. I do tend to stay away from it, but I like to give it a go now and again just for tutorials. So I'm not the best, but I'm just working my way around the bottom here with my pink to create my first border. Now I want a different look and I want a different piping nozzle. So I'm removing my coloured cartridge, and you can see the bag is still nice and clean, and I'm removing my nozzle to replace it with a different one. This goes back down, and then I put my pink cartridge back in, ready to go for the next shape. I'm just marking with a cocktail stick in equal increments around the cake so I know where to place my swags. I do actually have a better version of this on my Christmas Lambeth cake, and I'm doing this one more by eye, and you can tell because it's definitely not my strong point. I should have marked on semicircles first and not done it freehand because it kind of looks like a toddler has done it. Now I've got yellow buttercream with a larger open star tip to do my little swirls on top. I'm a little bit better with my swirls from my old cupcake days. Now on top of the swirls, before they harden, I'm placing in mini eggs to make it super Eastery. I've then placed my yellow cartridge into another piping tip to create blobs to cover up my awful swags. I've then gone back to my base colour with a smaller star tip, and I'm just adding some little swirls around the edges. I then tried to mask the swags even further with stars underneath. The The same tip is then used in a slightly different way to make a border around the bottom. Back to that yellow again for a ribbon style piping, just to take it up to the edge of the board. But I did run out of yellow, so I'm just hiding that massive gap around the back. No one will ever know. Then, looking at my mini eggs on top, I could see there was pink and yellow, but also purple, so I decided to just mix a quick purple colour and bring that element in with another border around the bottom and a few dots on the sides. Here you can see my piping bag that I've been swapping my tips and cartridges out of, and it's completely clean and ready to use again. Here is the finished thing, and we ate this straight away once I took it home, but hopefully it looks easy enough for you to give it a go. And I think it creates a really cute little centrepiece for an Easter table. Don't forget to stick around to the end of the video to see what the Brigade created using this mood board, and vote for your favourite in the comments below. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.